That's a copy.
Ground
Come back with that.
A Boeing 767 American airliner jet. No word on how many passengers were on board or where that...
Yeah, something went down. We saw it go down.
News reports say American Airlines went down.
Yeah, I think it's an American heavy. I don't know if it was the 737 that went up or the 767 or the 777 that went up. The three planes went up. I just happened to look over. I was by the pier and I just saw, just all of a sudden, a big plume erect from the ground. So we watched. You really couldn't make out the plane. So I don't know what the outcome is of that. All the traffic is stopped. It's been confirmed by the tower. I got the ops radio on.
So it was on takeoff, right? Not landing, takeoff?
Copy. Takeoff went down in Rockaway. They said on the radio, Beach 129th Street.
I'm trying to look at it, but the manager has me doing paperwork. I can't even get up to look at it.
You should be able to see it right out the window of 14. It's in Rockaway.
But the manager has me doing paperwork. You won't let me get up.
MTD9, you can contact you on 127.85.
This has been a special report from ABC News. I'm Liz White. And of course, as we have been telling you, we are seeing the black smoke billowing towards the sky from this plane crash just outside of John F. Kennedy International Airport. Not sure of. We are also not sure where the plane was heading to. We spoke just moments ago to a limousine driver, Emilio Santana, who was in JFK at the time.
Well, it looks like an aircraft has gone down there.
That's confirmed. I understand it's an American airline crash in a residential area off the Rockaway.
We have a report that it is a Boeing 767 exploded before it crashed, and then what, if any, problem it experienced? We don't want to jump to any...
It's at 18. It's at 18.
By 718-656-0627 or 0628 if you can't get through on 0627. Or 4370. Yeah, that's the other phone number I gave you earlier was for the tower here, but we're also taking other information on another phone number for the information. Yeah. 178 having you indicated that you want the other phone number, so I'm going to pass this phone number along to you. 718-244-4370. You can tell whatever. Airport closed. No, I just want to verify. Also.
We can also confirm from the Port Authority that plane was on its way to a landing at JFK Airport. LaGuardia, Newark, and JFK Airport, the three major commercial airports servicing this area, are now closed at this hour. A level 1 emergency personnel warning has been called in the city, which means all emergency personnel have been advised to go to the area. The weather, as you can see from this picture, is...
Gary, where are you? I'll get this started headed back that way.
guess before
CNN
they
reports that it was an incoming flight.
They're gonna shut down and not gonna let anybody work here.
To Kennedy
Somebody
Airport.
let us know.
And
Called Ernie, but he's out in the
just a
field,
few
so I don't know
miles
who's
away
the
from the runway in the Bell Harbor section of the runway.
I'm on airside. What they want to shut down construction operations at the airport?
This jet.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. That rule is going around and they shut all three airports down now. I don't know if it's just going to affect the CTA or any of these other places.
After the terror attack,
But, I met with Vinny Kessler and
so our SAF duty in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Joe, the word I'm getting is just that it's closed to flight operations. I have
happened just about 35 minutes ago. No word yet on how many people were aboard the flight.
Again, can we take Zulu and Bravo back to our
Saw it happen.
Just Speedbird 178, can you make that left there, or is JetBlue in the way?
Flight was flight number 587. Flight 587 of American Airlines, and the make of the plane, an Airbus A300. CNN reports that Flight 587 was leaving Kennedy Airport for the Dominican Republic when it crashed in the Rockaways. This contradicts some of the earlier reports emerging from the scene. Of course, as so often happens with stories of this nature, no doubt we'll have a lot of reports that 7 leaving Kennedy for the Dominican Republic, and that it was an Airbus A300. There is still no word at this point as to how many people may have been on board.
you're always fine.
Yeah. And American One, did you see anything? American One, roger. Yeah, that's fine. Taxi around.
Yeah, we don't get the pilot's response on that.
That is too weak to pick up the signal.
Blue 41, you can taxi down the runway exit at Kilo Alpha and then join the right Bravo to the ramp. Through 178 against he'll be moving. You can make a left turn on Zulu, then left Golf, bus to right, taxi right Bravo back to the ramp.
I saw the explosion on the Rockaways. I was out here on the pier on the airside this morning.
I tried to calm the kid down, then I came back and I saw some people here in the pond, and I just told him, look, the plane just crashed, and my son saw him, the lady saw what happened, and that's when he saw the smoke and everything.
Looks like it went down in the Bell Harbor section of the Rockaways, right after takeoff.
Okay.
All right, we're losing that line. Traffic in transit now with 1010 winds. Traffic reporter Pete Torriello.
All right, James, the Bell Parkway still appears to be open, but of course could be shut down at any time as you make your way out toward the Rockaways and Kennedy Airport. Also, the Van Wyck Expressway is open at this time. Newark, JFK, and LaGuardia are indeed shut down now until further notice, and there will be a possible closure up on the...
Possibly some debris falling from the sky just before the crash. One witness tells Fox News Channel that 4 homes were on fire. This happening in Bell Harbor in the Rockaways, a residential area of the peninsula.
Actually, I just heard that Bel Air is now off the field completely. They wanted everybody off the air side. Well, like I said, we were out here on the pier when the thing went down. We just saw the big flashes and a plume of smoke.
I talked to Gestapo's at home. I told them the airside work is definitely suspended, but the landside work should continue. Right now, I'm just watching the news. I don't know. The airport's closed, obviously.
Yeah, all air traffic is shut down. And like I said, all the contractors now are at the air side. We tried to put Bel Air in a hangar, but they let them go. They wanted everybody off the field. And we had fighter jets over here flying over and everything else. So that's the only information I have, Bill.
And I thought the planes are flying low. And I look out the back and I saw an engine fall off. It just fell off into 2 pieces and came crashing down. And the plane took a nosedive right down. and then an explosion and smoke. And I was hoping that it hit the ocean and not the houses, but evidently it hit the houses.
You were about 10 blocks away, would you?
No, 5 blocks. It hit us
3 blocks away from here.
131st and Newport Avenue. And we live in 131st.
This is a residential area?
Absolutely. It's Rockaway. It's Bell Harbor, and this is all families. Family, school, community.
You said you saw what you thought were engines fall out. How do you know that?
Well, I'm not an expert. It was either the fuselage or it was the engine that fell off the plane.
Did it appear as if the plane was having any trouble before this?
I didn't notice. I wasn't looking at then. I just heard my house shook. I looked out and I saw the whole thing.
Your name is?
Linda Spadaro.
And so you hear that account from a woman who saw most of this happening, again saying that something came out of the sky, perhaps the engine or the fuselage, and then the plane went down nose first and crashed into a residential area about 3 or 4 blocks from where I am right now. John Montell, 1010 winds reporting these forces. However, I think that'll be stepped up, and there'll undoubtedly be military people around there as well. And you isolate the area first, get the fire out, and rescue any possible survivors in the buildings. Undoubtedly, with that amount of fuel aboard that airplane on takeoff, it would be fully loaded, and a great deal like the two 767s that hit the World Trade Center on 9/11. So you're going to have a lot of fuel potential there for fire. And then on top of that, you're going to try to recover all the reports you can by radar, southeast southwest or northeast runway. If it turned to hit Queens, Queens is closer to LaGuardia than it is to JFK. So it's hard to know whether he's trying to circle around and come back into JFK. It sounds like he might have, and he wasn't able to make it.
Thank you, Vernon Gross, former NTSB member. Fox News is saying now that one engine did fall off the plane. It is learned that one engine fell off the plane. As we told you before, military jets are now over the scene. The Pentagon has said at this point there is no connection to terrorism. And again, repeating, if you're just tuning in, an American Airlines Airbus Flight 587 has exploded and crashed this morning in the Rockaways, Queens. It happened about 9:15 as the plane was flying from JFK Airport. Passengers on the plane, 246 passengers, 9 crew, and on the ground there are several buildings, of course, where people live. Mayor Giuliani has said that there were 2 crash sites. The engine of the American Airlines flight hit one area, and the plane hit another area. He says all airports have been shut down. They were immediately shut down, and the city has been on high.
Breaking up, I'll get back to you.